Are you a business owner that could use just one more customer? Those empty tables, vacant appointments, idle employees, and expired merchandise are missed opportunities. What if there were a community that connects you to high-value and motivated customers, giving you a competitive edge in the marketplace and increasing your revenue? Introducing Partners One. You keep doing what you do best, taking care of your customers, and we'll do what we do best, sending you new customers to take care of. Call us today to find out how Partners One can work for your business.
Welcome to the Rocket Right Show, starring Hurricane Betsy Barnes and Dr. K. Solar. Two busy blondes with their fingers on the pulse of all things Louisiana. Events, health, leisure, entertainment, and more. It's the Rocket Right Show. And now, here's Betsy and Kay.
And we are so glad that you could join us today. We hope to bring some joy into your holiday season, and we've got some great guests lined up to chat with to do just that. And if you've noticed up here, that is not Betsy. And if you're on radio, you can't see that's not Betsy, but unfortunately, Betsy, she got the little crud bug jumped on her and gave her laryngitis. And you know, for Betsy, if she can't talk, well, that's not a good thing, and we are a talk show, so she's missing out tonight. And we're so glad that we could have Staff Sergeant Timothy Brown with the U.S. Marine Corps join us for the whole show to talk about how you can support Toys for Tots this holiday season. So, but our guest lineup, there's something new downtown called the Pedal Pub, and I know y'all are going to want to know about it because it sounds like fun. If you've been to any major cities, you might have seen something like that where you ride around town, and he's going to tell us all about it. Mr. Herb, is it Piert?
Correct. Yes, it's Piert. Yes,
I did it right. Oh, wow. I feel so good about that. And, you know, just because we're like in Cajun land here, we got Mr. Cousin Larry Boudreaux, and I know I did that one right, and he's been on the show with us before. And if you're looking for holiday gift ideas that might have a little Louisiana flavor to it, he's got exactly what you want. And then if you need to be traveling or you need someone to watch your pets at home, we've got Carlos Turner with Home Watchers Baton Rouge, and he's going to tell us what services they have. And he's got a lot of other things that he has happening too in addition to that. We're going to find out all about that. And then a little music at the end by Mr. Rhett Anthony Glenmeyer, because he's going to be performing at the Home for the Holidays show, which is in its 12th year at the Manship Theater. So big lineup, y'all. And you know what? I want you, Herb, to snag a little glass of this joy wine. Remember I said we're going to bring a little joy to the holidays?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, and so I want to cheer that new business. Yeah.
Cheers.
Yes, such a great way to start the holiday season off. And all right, so let's have you tell us a little bit first before we jump in here with Herb. Staff Sergeant Timothy Brown with the U.S. Marine Corps and the Toys for Tots campaign. How's that going? Tell folks a little bit about it and how they can get involved helping this year.
So one of the main items that the Toys for Tots Foundation focuses on is providing toys, electronics, learning, everything that you could possibly give to a child as a gift, we accept. The only condition is it has to be new and unwrapped. If you go to the website that's provided on the screen, you'll be able to get more information as far as where you'll be able to donate, and if you need to reach out to a point of contact in order to receive gifts or anything to that effect, that information is provided.
Yeah, and we're going to have all of that on our Facebook page at Rocket Right Entertainment. So we'll have the list of needs and how, if you need to receive, also how they can contact. So that's going to be on there. And thank you for joining us. So you feel free to just jump in and ask Herb anything about this Pedal Pub. So what is it? What is it? Let's hear about it.
All right. Thank you. First off, thank you for having me on the show. I do appreciate it. So Pedal Pub, what is Pedal Pub? So Pedal Pub, we like to call it a party on a bike.
A party on a bike. Okay.
Party on a bike. So Pedal Pub, you can seat up to 16 passengers.
Wow. That's a lot of people. I guess less work for each one, right?
Basically, if everyone pedals, that is.
That's right. You got some non-pedalers jumping on there, right? Just drinkers.
We have a good bit of people that says, I'm not going to pedal today. It's like, we're not going to go anywhere. So, but no, so it seats up to 16 people. We take tours around downtown area. Tours last about 2 hours. And so it's just a lot of fun. It's something different. I've had a couple of experiences in the past where you're enjoying yourself and you just kind of get lost in it and you kind of forget where you're at. That's what Pedal Pub does for you. So
how did you decide that you should bring Pedal Pub to Baton Rouge?
Good question. Very good question. So it started back during the hurricanes last year. My wife and I, due to her job, we had to come back kind of early. So obviously a lot of devastation, a lot of destruction, and we were just kind of tuckered out. It was like, look, we need a different scenery here. So we decided to go to Houston, hung out with my cousin. She decided to do a pedal pub for her birthday, first time ever. And I was like, okay, fine. It was different.
Right.
2 hours later, I was begging to go another block.
That's cool.
And so at that moment, my wife and I were like, okay, that's it. We got to bring this to Louisiana. It's nowhere in Louisiana. And it was like, how is this? We have a couple of cities that like to enjoy themselves. How is this not there?
Right.
So we felt it was our due diligence to bring it here. And why not Baton Rouge, the state capital?
Well, absolutely. And, I've been I've gone to Nashville a lot, and they have a whole lot of those
they do.
up there. Well, they got every kind of drinking ride that you can have up there in Nashville. So do people bring their own drink on the pedaling?
Yeah. So one of the concepts with Pedal Pub is that you're able to BYOB. We don't actually serve on the bike. But what we do provide is the ability for you to store your drinks on the bike.
Okay.
And then we also go to different stops throughout town where you can hop off and partake in drinks and food there.
That's a great thing, because that's a way to try a lot of the different local restaurant bars and support them in the community, because they've all been really hurting, with this, and to be able to drive by and say, hey, check out this place, and then you go a little bit further and check out another place. That's awesome. So you said you go in downtown Baton Rouge. Is there a certain path that you go? Are there different path rides that people choose?
Yes. So we have 3 different tours. Okay. Each tour lasts about 2 hours.
Okay.
So we have one called the Turnip Tour, where you just go party hardy. So usually that's our bachelors and bachelorettes or after game parties or whatever. Then we have the Good Vibes tour. The Good Vibes tour is kind of like a adult grown and sexy type thing. So we go to different places like Coucha, Blend, different kind of laid back areas like that. And then we have Tour de Red Stick. A lot of people don't realize that Baton Rouge is extremely rich in history.
Yes.
Extremely rich in history. And so what we do on the Tour de Red Stick, we actually tour around town to different historical sites.
Oh, that's cool.
And we do have pilots on the bike that guide the bike throughout the city.
Right.
And so those pilots will then be giving that historical information about the different sites where you can stop, take pictures and whatnot.
Right.
So we've kind of got a little bit of something for everybody. As far as just the standard tours are concerned.
And when did y'all start this? Because you're very new at it, but
yes.
When did it start?
So we opened up in 1st of November, actually.
Okay, so just in time for the holiday season,
Just in time for the holidays,
And then I heard that y'all
exactly.
trucked down in the Christmas parade recently, right?
We did. We actually did a Christmas parade here in Baton Rouge. We actually did one down in New Roads.
Cool.
So it's pretty cool. That's one of the things that the bikes can do. It's not just tours, but I mean, if you want to hop in a parade, if you wanted us to be in a parade, we can be in a parade. If you have a party and you just want us to kind of post up, we can do that too. It's more than just drinking and riding. It's a lot of other things as well, corporate events, things like that. So
awesome. Well, I think people might be watching going, can you show me what is a pedal pub? I think we got some pictures that you sent in that we can tell people what we're looking at here on the screen as they flash by.
So here we have a couple of the bikes there with an actual wine barrel in the front. That's a real wine barrel stained with wine inside of it. It's really cool.
That's cool.
Here's one of our stops, which is a 3-roll rum distillery. A lot of people that even live in Baton Rouge don't even know that exists, but it's here.
Yeah, that's right down the street from where we work. I've kind of wondered.
There you go, and that's what it is. So it's really cool there. There's one of our first tours that we took out on the city there. They absolutely had a blast. We had fun with them on there too. That's actually a picture of the New Roads parade where we parked our bike getting ready for the parade there this past weekend. So yeah.
Cool. Well, so this is a brand new venture, and so what are your goals for 2022? What are you looking to do?
Our goal for 2022 is for everyone, whenever you speak of Baton Rouge, the next thing comes up is Pedal Pub. That's our goal, to get this thing out there, to get different cities and people in the state involved as well, to actually be attracted to Baton Rouge because we're here.
Right.
We want people to come in and have fun. We want the different businesses to be exposed. We want people to know about different eateries that they had no clue about before, and then want to come back.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's the overall goal, right?
Absolutely.
And so that's really what we're striving for. I personally am really big on mom and pop shops, is what I like to call it, or local shops. Okay.
Absolutely.
And so that's kind of what Pedal Pub is doing. We're highlighting that, right?
I think that's wonderful.
And so it's for out of towners as well as locals to highlight those spots and hey, let's get this economy going.
Yeah, I think that's wonderful, and I think supporting others helps support you, and it all comes back to you. So tell me, what's the cost of something when people decide they want to do it? Do you have a whole group of 16? Do you people individually do it in pairs, and you have several groups? I mean, how does that work, and how do they contact you to say, I want to ride?
Right. So we got a couple of options. If you were to purchase just the individual seat, it's $42 per seat. We do have 2 bikes. So if you had a group outing or whatnot and you wanted to rent out one bike by itself, whether it be for a party or 2 bikes at the same time, that's $490 per bike. That's a total rent out. So when you look at it, it's an average of about $32 a seat if you rent the whole bike.
I think that's a great deal and a wonderful experience. So, well, I definitely wish you luck, and I definitely want to get on one of those soon and run around downtown. Really quick, favorite Christmas memory?
Ooh.
10 seconds or less.
Favorite Christmas memory, my entire family from Louisiana came to Michigan, where I'm from, and we made snowmen. That was awesome. Because they had never done that before.
They had probably never even seen snow.
Never, ever.
That's awesome. And
so,
now you're back down here, and we hope you check out Pedal Pub. And let's give another toast to that. Have a little Joy wine. And up next, we're going to be talking with Mr. Cousin Larry Boudreaux about some Cajun spices and getting your gift baskets on. So stay tuned.